Hello and welcome to the workshop again. As promised, I've got an update on the radio controlled free flight model, if you'll forgive the contradiction. I've now installed the radio, so we'll have a look at what I've got. Okay, so I've put a bolster tray in to mount the radio components on. So you can see there the receiver, the servo and the battery. The battery, I was really pleased to find that really small 300 milliamp hour battery, which weighs just 30 grams. The servo I actually got out of a helicopter I had some years ago. I never actually flew it. I hopped it around the garden a few times, and that's as far as it ever went. But now the receiver, I've reverted to a standard, what is it, a 6-channel, 8-channel receiver I've got in there, Futaba. I had originally hoped to use this device, which I bought, and then which weighs just 1 gram, and it is unbelievably a 6-channel Futaba receiver. And rather than obviously plugging the servos in, you actually have to solder the wires onto those tabs that you can see. Unfortunately, the issue with that, I found out when I read the instructions properly, is it's only got a 100-meter range, and so I thought that's probably not going to be enough. Well, it's not really. You can't really guarantee that you're going to stay within that range. It would be very limiting if you did, so I didn't want to go there, so I've had to revert to a standard servo that I have in there now. So all that's good. I've got a really lightweight snake that connects to the rudder. Let me just show you the other end. So that's the connection at the other end to the rudder. And I think, as I said originally, I've retained the original rudder, which really was almost a trim tab, to be honest, and I'm hoping that that is going to be enough to steer the model, really just to keep it within bounds. I think, again, I said that ideally what I want to do is to fly it primarily as a free flight model and just use the radio to ensure that I'm keeping it within bounds. So the radio's in. I will be doing the standard sort of test glides, etc. What I've tried to do is to keep the radio installation around about the centre of gravity, so the CG actually is about on that point there. So the radio is distributed around that point, so hopefully going to keep the CG in about the same place. So I've not really changed anything, just made the model slightly heavier. So the next thing will be to actually take it out to the field and give it a test flight. So hopefully see you then.